parents in the 70s went to the courts and demanded that kids with special needs be able to go to public schools. Before then, your kid with special needs stayed home. But there's no similar law for adults. All across the nation, when people hit 21 or 22, it's daunting for all parents. Every parent meeting, after about age 15, people see 18 or 22 on the horizon, and they're so afraid for their child. And you can advocate for some services, but they're very hard to come by.
The unemployment rate is, it's phenomenal. The employment rate for people with intellectual disabilities looks like the unemployment rate for typically developed people. So you often don't have work, you don't have a meaningful life, you don't have access to good food, people, quickly become overweight, they need medications for behaviors because they're understimulated and don't have meaning in their lives. They develop diabetes. So, there's a need for thousands and thousands and thousands of places in every state and huge waiting lists.
The metrics of turning 22 are really terrible. In Massachusetts alone, there was a backlog of over 170,000 people who were living at home because there were no options available to them. But Massachusetts in the 70s started getting rid of institutions. And there were no other real solutions in sight, but they still had to get rid of those institutions. With that backdrop, there were a lot of people who were forced back into their homes. And most people don't want to live in their parents' house forever. Most parents don't want to take care of their kids forever. You kind of want that development. You want your kid to grow up and have their own life, find love, find what you want to do. There was no place that Bart could go that we were okay with him going. I think this is common with just about everyone who has a child with a disability. The alternatives that are presented are a foster care setting, a group home setting that works for people who are a little more able than Bar. There's shared living, and now there's a new category, which is what High Spirit is, which is called integrated work-life. Each community can only have 9 people that are socially supported, that have severe disabilities. So the odds of you getting one of those 9 places are just astronomical. You're not going to get them. So you have to start a new community.